Can you get a bank account for your DBA, which is separate from your business bank account? The answer is yes. You can have multiple bank accounts, one for your primary business, and then one for your DBA. But as I say that, there's a potential for misunderstanding what a DBA is. A DBA is not a separate entity. It's not even necessarily a separate department or division in the same company. A DBA is just a nickname or an alias for a company. But here's why the confusion often arises. You may have heard that a single business has multiple DBAs, and they have one for each division or department or product line, and that's entirely okay. But just keep in mind that it is not separate business entities. It's not like a separate LLC or a separate corporation. A DBA is a nickname for an entire company. You cannot have a DBA that is a nickname for just part of a business. Now, practically speaking, what business owners will do is they may have a shoe product line and a division or a department that handles the shoe sales. And then they might have a t-shirt product line and a separate department that handles that. And they might say, hey, let's set up a different DBA for that. So for example, it might be Bluestone shoes, Bluestone t-shirts. But both of those DBAs still are nicknames for the entire company. Why is that important? Because if somebody sues Bluestone t-shirts, they're actually suing the entire company. So the entire Bluestone shoes department is part of that lawsuit. Why? Because the lawsuit is against a company. A lawsuit is never against just a DBA or just a department or division. So keep in mind, a DBA is the alias for an entire company. And if there's a lawsuit involving that DBA or that line of business, the whole company's at risk. For that reason, a lot of business owners decide to separate their business into two separate LLCs or two separate corporations. That's beyond the scope of today's topic, but going back to the original question, can you have a different bank account for each DBA? Yes, because it's actually a bank account for the same LLC, but you might be running certain sales through that bank account and certain expenses through that bank account associated with a department in your business. And sometimes business owners use that in order to have just some separation between the two departments in the business. So for example, maybe a department manager is a signer on one bank account but not the other. And the other department manager is a signer on that account and not the other. Thanks for joining us today. If you'd like to find out more, check out our YouTube channel. We have a lot of similar topics there. And if you have questions that weren't answered today, I'd love for you to submit them. You can submit them by email or by adding a question in the comments section below. Have a great day.